Alright, so today we learn about the procedure for the removal of directors under the Companies and Allied Matters Act 2020. So, from this case of Longe and First Bank, um, the court has held that the removal of directors in a company must be in accordance with the CAMA provisions, and it's under Section 288 of CAMA that we find the procedure for removal of a company's director. Now, any removal that's not in accordance with the provisions of CAMA will be void. So what is the procedure under 288 of CAMA? Now, the procedure basically is first that special notice must be given to the director of special notice first is given to the company of the intention to remove that director. And after the company has been served with the notice, and the company would now serve a copy of the notice on the director who's to be removed. Now, the director who's to be removed may then send a written representation to the company, which means a defense in writing, all right, against whatever allegations were raised against him. He may send in his written representation. Now, if it is received by the company before notice of meeting is sent out to members, then it would be sent with the notice that is given to the members. But if it's not received before the notice of meeting is sent out to members, then that director will have the opportunity at the meeting to make an oral defense for himself, or he may also have his written defense read out to the members. Now, a vote would be taken at the meeting, and of course, if the majority of members at the meeting vote in favor of his removal, then that director would now stand removed as a director in that company. Now, after that, the company would proceed to file Form CAC 7A with CAC within 14 days of the removal, along with a copy of that resolution, an ordinary resolution, removing the director. And furthermore, the company would proceed also to make alterations to its register of directors. So that's the procedure under 288 of CAMA for the removal of a director in the company. Failure to follow the procedure would render such removal as void. Now, something else you would observe is that we said that if the director doesn't send in his defense in writing before notice of meeting is sent to the members, then he would have an opportunity at the meeting to make an oral defense for himself or to have his defense read out to the members. Now, is there any circumstance in which the director would be prevented from having his defense read out to the members? And the answer is yes, because if you look at section 288 sub 3b of CAMA, it provides that the director may be prevented from making a written or oral representation if he intends to use it to secure needless publicity for himself or for defamatory matters. All right, so that's the circumstance in which a director may be prevented from making a defense for himself at a meeting. All right, so just a quick run through it again. So the procedure for removal of directors under 288 of CAMA is that first, special notice is given to the company. After the company receives a special notice for removal of the director, and the company would serve a copy of that notice on the director. The director now may send in a defense in writing for himself, which will be sent out to the members along with the 21-day notice of meeting. And if his defense in writing is not received before the notice of meeting is sent out, then at the meeting, he would have the opportunity of making an oral defense for himself or having his defense read out to the members. And then a vote is taken. If majority vote for his removal, then he would stand removed as a director in the company. And the company would then proceed to file Form CAC 7A, which is notice of removal of a director, with CAC within 14 days of that removal, along with a copy of the resolution removing him as a director of the company. And also alterations will be made to the memorandum, to the register of directors of the company. So that's the procedure for removal. And I hope you've learned something new today. Bye-bye.